The haunting below deck. Cruise ships are supposed to be about fun, drinks, pools, sunsets over the ocean. But most passengers forget that under all that glitz, there's an entire hidden world beneath their feet, below Deck Zero. That's where the old cabins were, from when the ocean region used to be a hospital ship during World War II. The brochures don't mention it. The crew isn't allowed to talk about it. But if you go down far enough, the steel starts to smell like rusted blood. And sometimes, if you're very quiet, you hear weeping behind the walls. It started with a girl named Tasha. She was 19, working her first cruise as a cleaner. One night, she got a call. A toilet overflowed in cabin 073. She laughed. It didn't exist. Nothing on deck 0 did anymore. But the radio repeated, cabin 073. Now. She went, didn't come back. They found her the next day, wedged inside a laundry chute. Every bone in her body shattered like glass. Her mouth was open, eyes torn wide. Her fingernails were missing. Some said she tried to claw her way out of somewhere. The ship's upper deck stayed quiet. The guests danced and drank. But deep below, the lights flickered. Crew whispered about the gray woman, a shadow that moved just outside your flashlight beam. No footsteps, no face, just long, tangled hair that dragged along the hallway like wet rope. She always came before someone died. I was an onboard technician. I worked the wiring, the pipes, the stuff people aren't supposed to see. And I made a mistake. I went below Deck Zero. The door wasn't supposed to open, but it did. It opened on its own. Behind it was a hallway that stank of salt and rot. Old medical gurneys rusted in place. A child's doll sat in a puddle of seawater. No air, just pressure, like the ocean itself was watching. And then the lights died. I turned, saw nothing, but I heard breathing. Slow, wet, labored. Then a whisper, "Don't leave me here." A hand grabbed my ankle. I screamed, but when I spun around, I was alone. No one believed me. Not until others started seeing them. The ghosts, passengers who shouldn't exist, standing silently at the end of hallways in 1940s uniforms. Nurses with broken necks. Children with black water pouring from their mouths. Men in lifeboat vests, eyes gouged out, pointing toward the walls. Always pointing. One night, the ship jolted. Hard enough to throw glasses from shelves. We checked the radar. Nothing there. No storm. No contact. But one camera caught something below Deck Zero. A face. Pale. Pressed against the inside of the ship's bulkhead. From the inside. Mouth wide. Screaming silently. Then gone. The captain shut the bottom decks. Welded the doors. Said it was structural issues. But he didn't know. You can't seal ghosts behind steel. That night, the alarms went off. Fire on Deck 5. Sprinklers failed. Guests ran in panic. And out of the smoke walked a girl in a blood-soaked nurse's gown. No shoes. No eyes. Just two black holes that leaked seawater. She turned her head. And everyone nearby dropped dead on the spot. No injuries. No cause. Just gone. The ship docked in New York with 47 fewer passengers than it left with. Only 5 were accounted for. The rest? Missing. No footage. No witnesses. Just one security clip. Found erased except the very last frame. In it, standing alone on Deck Zero, was a pale figure with long hair, her hands against the camera, and scrawled across the lens in blood-red letters, "Cabin 073 is open again." People still board the ocean region, still drink their cocktails, still swim in the pools. But don't ask about Deck Zero. Don't joke about ghosts. And if you hear knocking from the floor beneath your bed, don't answer. It means someone below wants to come back, and they've learned how to climb up through the pipes.